Hi, happy Halloween! Today I'm going to be playing the Hungry Spider level in Empires of the Undergrowth. This is a level that shows up either during or near Halloween or every full moon. You can also change the clock on your computer if you want to play it at any other time. To access it, you just click on the spider web in the main menu. Let's see if the sound is good.
Tucked away in a dark corner of the world, this wolf spider hungers.
Yes.
Its appetite is insatiable.
Its appetite is insatiable.
There lies a feast of creatures nearby.
There lies a feast of creatures nearby, too.
It dies the flesh and suck the juices of its many victims.
It does that. No, he's done. Okay, so, this is the Hungry Spider level. In this, you actually play as one character, a spider. You can use W, A, S, and D or the arrow keys to move around. You can also use the mouse, just click where you want to go. Left click just moves you to that spot. If you right click, you'll move to a spot and bite. You can also right click right next to you to bite where you are. In fact, let's do that. You can hold down the button to constantly bite repeatedly. And so basically the goal is not to die of starvation. And we'll get to that in a second, once I've cleared off these guys. So, this is your health. It slowly goes down to symbolize you starving. There you go, went down. And this is your XP. That symbolizes you getting XP. And the goal is to kill everything. Or at least kill all the bosses, I guess. I don't think you have to kill everything in the level, as long as you just kill the bosses. So, you have 4 little abilities here. You use 1, 2, 3, and 4, the number keys to activate them. You can also click on them and then click where you want to do it. See? Just like that. So there's Bite, which just deals damage. There's Venom Strike, which creates a pool of venom, which does damage over time. There's Crippling Venom, which shoots a projectile that slows enemies and increases the damage they take from venom. And then there's Devour, which causes you to devour corpses of enemies and get healed, depending on the amount of food they have. You also heal when you level up, so you don't really need to eat early on in the game. Level, whatever. So this level's pretty hard. I've never actually beaten it. There's no difficulty options. You can't make it more or less difficult, which is a bit of a shame. It'd be fun to do that. Maybe have an infinite version where you can just keep playing until you die, and it just keeps respawning new and stronger enemies. Now you'll notice that there's upgrade. My hand hurts. I hurt my hand earlier today. I was opening a box and got a small cardboard cut. It's more of a scratch. It's a very shallow cut. It didn't even hurt until like a few minutes after I got it, and it's right on the palm of my hand, which is not ideal. So we don't actually have these abilities yet. We're gonna have to buy them by clicking the upgrade button. Hello. So the main abilities are the first one and the fourth one. Those are the ones you want to focus on. Second one's also decent, and I've heard that you should ignore the third one. Also, you should really have health bars on, and probably food as well. Food counter makes it way easier. You can change that in the menu. I'll show you actually. Go to the menu, options. There's show creature info, and show resource info, show tile info. There's also keybinds that you can do that show stuff like that. So you toggle creature info, left alt, toggle resource info, E. I've rebinded some of these, so they're not going to look like that. Oh yeah, let's arachnophobe mode. We have a top hat now. Oh, I shouldn't attack that guy yet, actually. He's way too strong. What are you doing out here? He's out of his house. So I have a top hat now. That's the arachnophobe mode in this game. It literally just gives the spiders hats. Probably doesn't help arachnophobic people very much, but it is funny. I don't know, maybe it would help arachnophobic people. Be like a boggart or something. Like casting ridiculous on the spider. Oh yeah, you can toggle food info and health info there. Okay, I'm going to take off this hat. This is silly. There it is. Oh, and one more control after I kill this guy. If you hit space, you will unbind the camera from your guy, so you can look all around wherever you want. You can look all around the whole map. So I can look over here and see that there's a ton of spiders. Bad spiders. Not like me. I'm one of the good spiders. I just kill things to eat. Just like these other ones, but it's okay when I do it, because reasons. So you can look all around, see the whole map, and you can still move around in this mode by clicking. Where am I? Oh, there I am. You can click to move around. You can still click to attack and stuff. Oh yeah, I have to do that more than once, don't I? So if you want, you can control the character independent from the camera. It's a little trippy though. I prefer not to do it most of the time. So I'm just gonna keep it like that. Why is the stupid thing dude boy with the shell still coming at me? Stupid thing dude boy with the shell. You know, I'm learning Japanese, and I'm starting to wonder if I even really know English. Every time I forget a word in Japanese, I'm like, oh wow, I'm sucking. I'm terrible. I'm sucking. Terrible. Yeah, I suck. I'm terrible at this. And then it happens in English too, the language I've spoken ever since I was a child. I was gonna say ever since I was a baby, but probably not. Well, I don't know. Maybe, I don't remember. Could have been speaking French back then, for all I know. Oh yeah, just because this is a Halloween video, it's not going to be very scary. You've probably noticed. I am very goofy. That gave me, like, no food. What the heck? Let me look at that. Oh, 1 health for each food. That's terrible, actually. I haven't leveled up any of these abilities. I don't know how the skill points work, but it takes less skill points. It doesn't show how many skill points you have. It takes less skill points to upgrade skills that are less leveled. So, like, if this is level 4 and this is level 1, I might be able to level this one up, but not this one. I'm just going to focus on leveling up the 1st and 4th abilities. Wait, does it take health to... Interesting. It takes health to do that. Oh yeah, if you run into walls, it goes all wibbly-wobbly like that. Like hoiking in Terraria. A way to avoid that is to just click on the other side, and you will walk all the way around it. That's another thing. If you want to walk to somewhere, see if I want to walk over here, it goes over like that. I just click here, and my dude just automatically paths over to it. It's pretty nice. Man, that hermit crab is just going on vacation. They're not supposed to leave this little area over here. Yeah, this place. I keep wanting to move the camera, dang it. Okay, this is... I'm getting low on food. I've been sitting around talking instead of actually doing things that will help me. Let's see, there's an ant colony here. A little bit of food there, not much. Dang, hermit crab's still running around being annoying. Alright, let's go over here, I guess. Yeah, I've never beaten this level, but I have gotten close. I've gotten to the point where I killed almost everything. The only things I didn't kill, I think, were the spiders. They're the hardest, and that's where I'm going right now. But it's okay, because the ones that are closer to the entrance are not as bad. See, they're just little ones. Spiders aren't particularly tanky, but they deal a ton of damage. So you can kill them pretty fast, but they also kill you very fast. So I'm going to try and keep the first and last ability roughly on the same level. Hello. I can one-shot these tier 3 ants, that's nice. Oh, and watch this. If you kill a boss, your spider will talk to you.
Yes, the cream tastes good. There must be more royal flesh.
Spider boogie. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to walk through little corridors like this without going all wibbly with the camera. But if you just click, makes it easier. That's doing like no damage. Oh yeah, because I haven't leveled it up. Duh. I wish it'd show you how many skill points you have, because it really doesn't. That's annoying. Also, I forgot that there's ants here in the entrance to the spider's den. We're not going to go too far, because we're just going to go up to the point where the spiders start spawning. They're already here. The big spiders are, the ones my size. I don't want to pick on someone my own size. They're dangerous. Let's go over there, I guess. It'll take me all the way over here. Do I want to go there? There's a bunch of ants. Not really any food there. Yeah, sure, they don't look that bad. Oh, they're wood ants, aren't they? You know what? I'm going to go here instead. Don't right-click if you want to move somewhere. For example, if I left-click here, I'll just path around it. If I right-click, I just try and walk directly towards it. It doesn't help very much. See your level here. I wish there was a way to show your XP. Oh, hi, bro. So I was gonna do a... Yeah, don't talk with your mouth full, buddy. It's rude. Oh, look out. So, I was gonna do a series on SCP Containment Breach this year for Halloween. It was gonna be a big thing. I planned it ever since last year, actually. In fact, I kind of planned to do it last year, but I gave up. Did I give up, or did it just not work? I think I just decided not to do it because it'd be a lot of work. But I tried it again this time, and it failed miserably, because it turns out OBS hates that game and refuses to record it properly. Last time, it's kind of hard to describe, but I have a video on my channel where I tried to do SCP Containment Breach, and the video was incredibly messed up. But this time, what it did is I don't think I should go here. Let's go back over here. What it did this time is it made all the mobs and entities in the game constantly flash. It's like you'd be walking behind a security guard and it would constantly be flashing, like, epileptically, and you could see behind it. Like, it wouldn't just have a black screen behind it. Like, you could actually see behind it, which is weird because recording software is just supposed to record what's on the screen, right? So how in the heck does it manage to see behind an entity that what was behind them was not... That's one of the devs doing that voice. I want to go in here, but these big guys are camping the entrance. That's annoying. We'll go here. What the heck? Oh, it's just a hermit crab. Okay, shoot this at him, that weakens him, then use the... I was going to say the pasta for some reason. Use the venom ability, do it again, and then just bite him to death. By the way, I mentioned in one of my previous videos that the hermit crab... I think I mentioned this, I don't remember. But the hermit crabs actually regenerate. They pull into their shell and regenerate when they're at the end of their health bar. And I thought that was pointless because they only do it once per fight, and all it does is it just makes them take longer to kill. So why don't they just cut out the middleman and just give them the extra amount of health that they would have healed and prevent them from tucking into their shell, because that would just speed things up a little bit. It felt unnecessary. Well, it turns out they actually have a timer, and if they live long enough, if it takes you too long to kill them, they'll actually pull into their shell to heal multiple times per fight. I didn't know that because I was always killing them too fast. Like, it has to be a really long, drawn-out fight, I think. It only ever happened when I took, like, multiple minutes to kill one, I think. I don't remember what the context of me discovering that information was, but it did happen. And again, I might have not actually mentioned this in a video, but even if I did mention it in a video, you probably didn't hear it, but anyway. I just thought it was an interesting thing to point out. This is getting a little troublesome. Okay, good. I've healed up. Trying to heal in the middle of combat is not a good idea, unless you don't have a choice. In which case, you kind of have to do it. Duh, that's what don't have a choice means. I'm smart. Look, I'm learning Japanese and also slowly forgetting English. It's a trade-off. The goal is to be half fluent in both languages. Then I'll be dumb in 2 languages instead of smart in 1. I'm kidding, I've never been smart, even in English. Oh yeah, so, somehow I was recording footage that showed, for example, let's say there was something behind a guard. I was looking at the guard. I couldn't see what was behind the guard. But in the recording, when the guard flashed and turned invisible for, like, 4 frames, I could see what was behind the guard. It's like taking a picture of a door and the resulting picture shows what's on the other side of the door. I don't even know how that's possible. To be honest, it's kind of my fault that the recording didn't work, because I didn't check it before I started. I should have checked back, like, before September ended. Because the idea was that I wanted to start the playthrough on October 1st, or somewhere around the beginning of October, and then try and beat the game before the end of Halloween. But that didn't work out, obviously. So the first chance I got to record in October was October 5th, I think. 4th or 5th. And I spent 20 minutes recording the video, 20 or 30 minutes recording the first video. Did really good, got really far, really fast. I am impressed. Nope, nope, nope! By the way, if you click to move to a spot and then move with the keyboard, you'll stop moving to it. So yeah, see, I've leveled this up to level 7. This has not been leveled up at all, so I can still level this up, because I still have enough XP to level this one up, but not enough to level this one up, because the higher they are, the more it takes to upgrade them more. It's funny that they have both rapid fire and mortars here. Where do I want to go next? Definitely not there. Let's go back there again. You're going to be walking back and forth a lot here. Actually, let's go here instead. My hands are off the keyboard, by the way. I don't even have to do anything. You can do the whole thing with just your mouse. You can play this entire game with just your mouse. It's pretty nice. It'd be very difficult to port to consoles, because you have to do some very specific aiming and stuff. Anyway, see, I don't know what was going on, but I didn't bother testing the recording, because I changed the settings since the last video, so I thought, it's probably going to work now, I don't have to worry about it. Turns out I was wrong. I did have to worry about it, but I was just too lazy to actually check to make sure it was going to, work. So I ended up with it being weird, and it didn't work. I'm assuming they have really high resistance when they're healing, too. It takes forever to lure these guys out. See, I'm like half an inch from him, and he's running away. He's like, oh, it's too far away. I can't get up. He's all the way over there. I'm gonna have to, like, move, almost. Nikocado avocado. We don't need to eat most of these corpses. Most of them will remain uneaten. So don't worry about that. You should have plenty to last you the whole game, the whole level, unless you don't upgrade your feed ability at all. Or unless you play really badly and just get hurt a lot. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I had like a 30-minute video, and I'm like, alright, that went well. So then I check on... It was late, so I went to bed, because I did it at night, because of course, I was trying to make it scary and stuff for Halloween. So I check it in the morning, and the whole video is messed up. The whole video is like that, with all the flashing lights, and I obviously I can't upload that, because the quality is absolutely terrible. I've been trying to upgrade the quality of my videos lately, not just, like, visually, not visually at all, actually, but, in terms of the amount of effort I'm putting into them, the quality of, like, would I watch this video, because a lot of my videos I wouldn't actually watch, like, come here! Like the Unturned video I made, or, a bunch of the other just random one-off videos I made. I wouldn't watch those, like, for fun. Some of my videos I would watch for fun, and I do, like my Magic Maker videos, my Aether Mod videos, and particularly my Vita Carnage video, which I've watched for fun like 20 times since the beginning of editing it. I've probably seen the whole thing like 20 times at least, including the editing. Without including the editing, I've seen it like 4 or 5 times. If you haven't seen that, it's my most popular recent video. It's got like 1.7 thousand views, and it is so good. It's my best work by far. Basically, I do a parody of a horror series. Well, it's not really parody. I do a recap of it, but it's also crossed with a parody. So, like, I change a bunch of stuff to make it funny instead of scary. I didn't do the second ability, okay. So yeah, I just gotta beat all the bosses. Don't have to kill all the little enemies, but I like to do that because it makes me level up. If you know which enemies to fight in which order, this level's actually pretty easy. So it's kind of like New Home in that sense. I don't think I'm ready to kill the boss here. These little ones are giving me some trouble. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. See if I... Holy cow! Do you see how fast he going? He booking it. Speedy Gonzalez. My sister actually had a hermit crab. Named Gonzalez, because he was speedy. She had another one named Rodrigo, too. Where is the thing I need to go? The place I need to go next. You know what? Sure, we'll head here. I don't see much of a choice. Your health does drain, but it's pretty slow, so you don't have to really worry about it that much. I think it's like a percentage thing, so the more health you have, the faster each individual point drains. That way you can't just cheese it by getting tons of health and just not losing any health at all, hardly, compared to your full health. I'm leveling up my first ability the most because it's the most useful. Alright, so what you want to do for these guys is you want to lure them into... Oh my goodness! Do you see how much damage he's doing to me? How am I supposed to do this? And I'm getting no food from this. This is not good. What am I supposed to do? Oh boy. These guys are tiger beetles. All of these guys are tiger beetles. Then there's just the hermit crabs and the spiders left. Devil's coach horse, tiger beetles, or hermit crabs. And spiders don't even count as an option because they're just so freaking dangerous. Like, they'll one-shot me, basically. What I was going to say is... you want to lure these guys into spraying you with their acid or whatever the heck it is. And then... So, I'm just going to run around him. There we go. And then, quickly... Nope, I don't... How am I supposed to survive that? I genuinely don't know what to do. I haven't had this problem before. I guess we'll go back here and get some food. There's not really much... Whoa, hold up, hold up, hold up. There's food there. Let's go eat that guy. Take a look around first. I'm not sure why this is so difficult. Maybe these beetles will actually be easier to take care of. I'm always used to the beach tiger beetles being harder to take care of than the... harder to kill than the Devil's Coach Horse ones. But maybe that's just because they're faster. And they're usually bigger in levels. So maybe if they're the smaller ones, they'll be easier to deal with. Yeah, these guys might actually be small enough. Hey, you. Fight me. Oh, yeah, this is easy. That's easy. Okay, these guys will actually slow you down real bad. So if you get in a fight with one that's too tough for you, you are literally toast. There's nothing you can do. Because they're fast, and their speed combined with your slow is, you can't run away. I've tried it. It's literally impossible. Why is there one Devil's Coach Horse dude? You're in the wrong neighborhood, pal. I'm gonna get canceled for bug racism there. I'm not ready to fight him. Where do I go? Well, hold up, hold up. Well, why are you still going there? I thought I told you not to. I was apparently wrong. As I keep trying to explain before I get rudely interrupted by myself, you want these guys to spray first, because if they spray you, they'll confuse you. Quick, eat, 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 eat! Oh, Did I eat? I don't know if I ate. I think I ate the wrong one. Dang, I ate this time. When there's a...
Bites the carapace, dissolve the innards, suck the juices, chop, melt, drink.
No one gets that into their food where they start, like, making emo poetry about it. I guess spiders are just different. When there's two foods on top of each other, there's a pretty good chance you'll eat the small one instead of the bigger one, and that still triggers a cooldown, so you can end up just dying because of that. Hold up, hold up, hold up! Time out, time out! God, these guys are nuts! No, 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 just the babies, just the babies. Just the babies. Just the babies. Okay, good, he's leaving. How much damage will this do? Not that much. Should I level it up? I should probably level it up a bit more. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to hit the 3 and 4 keys without looking. But yeah, if these guys hit you with their spray, they will confuse you. And what that does is you won't be able to attack and you won't be able to control your movement for a short time. That can easily kill you. Unlike in Terraria, confusion is actually really bad in this game. Like, you do not want to get confused. You're always confused happy. Oh, no, sometimes they can see you from like 5 kilometers away, and sometimes it takes them like... Nope! Okay, that was close. And sometimes it takes them like... They have to be an inch next to you. That's not how English works. They gotta be real close to see you. And there seems to be no consistency at all. I really want to beat this level. Watch what happens if you get sprayed. Oh. Well, now that I want it to happen, it doesn't happen. Probably for the best. I'm probably not strong enough to withstand it yet. Eat! I need to eat fast after those fights where I end up on low health. But it's really hard with the controls. Okay, spray me. Yeah, see? I can't control myself. That does sometimes end up with me, like, running away from the enemy, but it's still real bad. That was close. Click, click, click. It's so difficult to do that. I really wish they'd change the controls to make it so, like, E eats or something like that. Of course, I say that E is already bound to toggling food or whatever. Toggling food visibility. I think I wasted some of the food there, because that food was more than enough to get me to full health, but I still ate it. No! Just about had a heart attack. You know what? We'll do it. No, I forgot he does that too. Okay, I didn't really lose much there, except for the fact that it's still going. Okay, yeah, this ain't working. Sayonara, loser. So are you going to dress up as anything for Halloween? I am. I'm going to dress up as a Mistborn. We've got this light gray, I guess you call it sheer, transparent cloth. Really? Another one? We've got this light gray, sheer, transparent, gray, I've already said gray, cloth. And we're going to cut it up into strips. And then I'm going to use a safety pin to pin it on my front, so it, like a cape, you know how that works. And then I'm gonna have a mist cloak. It's gonna be real cool. I've seen a lot of mist cloaks, like a few years ago. One of my friends wore a mist cloak to a Halloween party, and okay, I'm officially dead. There's literally nothing I can do about this. The miracle, it's a Halloween miracle. Oh my goodness, he just left. That's incredible. There's some little guys over here. Mayhaps I can get to them. There's really, see, the thing is, you need to level up to a certain level before you can beat each specific tier of enemy. But the problem is, Careful, careful, careful. Oh, man. Oh, this is suicide. No, no, no. Move, 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 move. Ah. This is stressful. I guess I could give the... Let's give the crabs another try. I know this is possible. People have done it. But, So, one of my friends wore Miss Cloak to a Halloween party a few years ago, and, it was good, but it wasn't... none of the Miss Cloaks I've seen people make ever really look like Miss Cloaks to me. They just look like cloaks that had been cut up. But a Miss Cloak is supposed to be like... It's supposed to, like, blend into the mist, you know? And it's supposed to be light. And, like, all the Mist Cloaks I see are really bulky and solid. Just like a normal cloak, but with cut up into stripes. So, mine's going to be very light. It's going to be very, transparent, like mist. And I'm going to try and make it as accurate as to the lore as possible. Well, as accurate to what my interpretation of the lore is, I guess. So I've always had an idea in my mind of what a Mist Cloak should look like. Kind of like the ones on the cover. No, 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 don't! I accidentally clicked there. They're guarding him. No, he's guarding them. One of those things. I can't kill the spiders. That just... I may have to. Let's real quick just eat something. Stop off at McDonald's. McDonald's? Yeah, McDonald's. I don't know why there's an ant nest right next to the spider colony. I also don't know why there's eggs if they're not gonna hatch. Also, I'm pretty sure there was no queen there. Not sure what the plan for that colony was. Okay, just one, please. Just one spider. One spider.
Bugs and crustaceans and grubs and fat and great big chunks of hot, wet red.
Calm down.
We like beetles, ants, and crabs, but we haven't tried spiders before. Is it soft? Is it juicy?
This reminds me of Harry Potter listening to the basilisk in the second book. Oh, jeez, that's a spoiler. Gosh dang it. Well, I'll have to edit that out, I guess. Well, not edit it out, but put a spoiler warning in there. Most people wouldn't do that because the book's been out for a long time, but I'm what we call a thoughtful person. So I'm not gonna do... Holy fee pits! Oh, they're so strong! I don't know what to... I don't think I should try and do the spit attack or the venom attack on those guys. They're too tough. What level is this? Level 8. Is that good enough? I need more health. That's what I need. I'm fine with damage. It's the health I have a problem with. Sick. I just leveled up. Level up damage, definitely. You really don't need to level up your food eating ability. Hold on. Before I fight that guy, I need to eat. Okay, there we go. I'm actually making progress now, finally. This is going to be a long video, isn't it? Oh, this part's easy. You get like 2 XP from each one of these guys, but it's fine. It's worth it. Sometimes when I click to attack... I'm toast. Yep. There we go.
The spider gorged itself until the nearby creatures were too much to handle. Brought low by gluttony, its bloated corpse will now feed the very creatures it sought to consume.
Alright, well, we died. What's the level here? The score. It does not show you the score. Alright, well, what I'm going to do is check the recording. 33 minutes! Okay, I think that's enough. I was going to try and beat the game, but no, we don't have time for that. So, that's the... Shut up, I'm trying to do my outro. That's the Empires of the Undergrowth final... Not final. The bonus level, Hungry Spider. You can play it yourself if you have the game. Even if it's not Halloween or a full moon, you can just change... You can look up when the next full moon is and change your computer time to that, and then you can do that. You can play the game, the level. And if you know better how to heckin' beat this level, maybe mention it in the comments if you would. That would be fun. And also, if you're dressing up for Halloween, please put your costume in the comments. I want to hear what you're dressing up as. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and have a happy Halloween. Goodbye.